Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn bottom left side as the blue Abbasid Dynasty. We got a 3D printed cat. Spawn top right side as the red Mongols. We got Anotand. I could have sworn there was a clan code in front of his name before, like MYI. Maybe left that clan or group or whatever. I'm not exactly sure what exactly it's called. Either way, when it comes to map generation, here deposits spawn in the far different directions for the Mongol player. Got a bit of 2 gold deposits up here. Large stone deposit up here. So it's probably going to be a second oval location. The small ones are up front and a bit more exposed. You have, looks like appears to be a spearman rush. Barriers being clicked on up. Got the House of Wisdom now being established. Sleep has been found. We do now have the House of Wisdom now built. And it's going for the economic wing. Oh yeah, it's Abbasid Dynasty, not Ayubid, so it actually pops up here. Very nice. Economic wing, so maybe eyeing for a secondary town center relatively early. They give them access to the Fertile Crescent research, which does can reduce the cost of the secondary town center. Does cancel that structure there. No age up yet for the Mongols. He has enough resources now. Going for the deer stones, which improves archers. Or can give you an item to improve archers, so let's give you free Yam Network. House of Wisdom's now complete. We do now have the archery range now being built. Remember as well, Abbasid Dynasty can get a pretty nice archer upgrade. They get very nice archers and very good Giloms. In which the Mongol can improve his archers with the Khans, hunters, giving them a little bit extra range. Here to go on down. Spearman does stab deer as well. Up north, we got the Khan and some spearmen push away forward. Only a couple villagers onto the berry deposit. When he sees the Khan, he may just delete the mill and run. Scanning Falcon there. One thing the Khan could do is just take time to fire arrow in every single structure, so if opponent deletes it, he will get resources back. Now we do have some camel archers being pulled in the field, in which the Mongol player is not. Got a stable being built in the field, as well as archery range. Going for our ×2 cash check. Double spearman advance way forward. Horseman and camel archer moving around. Force them down the oval. No, okay, we do have the hardened spearman research for the Mongol player. That should be very useful. Over here, we do have the 2 hardened spearmen moving around. We can stab the villagers. Looks like he's trying to collect up stone for a secondary town center. Camel archers do bonus damage versus light melee as well as light gunpowder. Mongol archers firing away. The camel archer has quite a bit of health for this age, plus good attack speed and damage. Just incredibly expensive. Looks like the Abbasid is just going for a mounted play. 2 camel archers, 4 horsemen, 5th horseman on the way. Mongols getting some more archers, and that's about it. So that's a ×2 Keshik on the field somewhere. Looks like Khan will go down. Keshiks do find some villagers, do stab them. That's just a scout there. The red has killed off 1 villager. Got these Keshiks being pursued a little bit. Khan's Hunters does cost 120. Relatively cheap, they're not high damage dealers. They're force multiplier. And now got another town center here, as well as a mill. That is the large berry deposit. As you can see, 8 berries. That's a lot of horsemen and camel archers there pursuing those Keshiks. Red has not really been pulling out any sort of counter there. Just good number spearmen be the best counter. Archers here. He may go with the curl tie when aging up, or may go with a separate out. It's hard to say at this moment. Spearman down. Keshik's falling back. Got a secondary town center now being built by the Mongol player. It does cost ancient wood. Not sure what red is doing at the moment. He has quite a bit of wood still stored up. He may be eyeing for some pastures. There's a blacksmith, so he's going for some blacksmith research. The Khan, of course, is down. Should be respawning relatively soon. There's the Khan. They spawned right there. Does find some horsemen and camel archers there. We got more Keshiks on the field, and now we've got some Khan's Hunters on the field, which will improve what? Archer range by 0.5 and mounted archers by 1. There's the Khan's Hunter. So now these archers do attack a little bit farther, which should help out for some camel archers who are pretty slow attack range. Keshiks the Khan moving around. He may spear arrow is already not being utilized. Now these units being pursued, the horsemen will get a lot of free attacks. Archer's fires a volley there. Does have +1 range armor being pulled in the field before +1 range damage. Well, it's not going for range armor as well. Don't think this mass archer would be a good idea. He's starting to pull out some spearmen now. Is that ×2? Nope, just a single spearman. Wolf does get some bites there. The Khan's range now 6.5. The Khan Hunter's range right now is, if I can click on it, 5.25. When the Keshiks do go down pretty quickly there. Now these villagers aren't going down. Does he have a good number of them? But I don't think the siege engineers researched just yet. So can't rely on some banner ramps. I'll crack that town center. Plus fighting against a good number of horsemen. Con Center does go down there. +1 range damage, armor research. One has +1 range armor. I do believe the Mongol player just needs to pull out more spearmen. He simply has not. He's going for another Keshik and a couple more archers. They want to go for another Khan's Hunter as well. Good volley there. Military wing now being deployed on the field. So the Abbasid player is going to age up. We'll get a couple free camel riders, which should be very effective against these Keshiks. Got a tertiary town center also built in the field as well. Keshiks do find some villagers. Getting some damage there. More of these forces over here. Got these guys engaging the archer. Does take out that one pretty quickly. Mongol player's going for a range increase, arrow slit right there. Going for Pumbaa as well as the forest puppers. Horsemen and camel archers moving around. He'll probably discontinue the camel archer production once he gets to the next age. Probably going straight for just camel riders. Camel rider horseman probably a good idea. This is still finding a good number of archers, so going for some Gilams or some Lancers wouldn't be half bad. Survival techniques not being researched by the Mongol player. Good damage there. Keshik does knock inside the outpost there. Some gear deposits there. Does use the mobility's arrow there. He does have the Yalm network here, so these guys can move at a decent pace, help him for defense. Outposts now being employed out here. Do have various stuff being established over here, including barracks. Designed for some ×2 stuff in the barracks. Outpost walls being built. Step redoubt now being built. He is eyeing for the redoubt rather than Kurultai to get that improved gold drop off. Got triple town center here for the Mongols as well, which is pretty uncommon. He is using all this local fauna there for various food. Speed arrow there. That unit does go down. Do now have Castle Age now complete. So both players in Castle Age. Right now, Abbasid doesn't have a whole lot of gold income. Going for some farms now. Separate out has been established right there. And since his villages are a bit everywhere, it's not going to be easy to make each of the separate out from the angle. That should be decent enough. One or two of these villages may go to other locations. You're just going to have to eat that. Or not eat it, since he's not getting extra gold. Imam there. He may go for the Wolo relatively soon. He did. Got the 2 camel riders moving around, taking a little bit of damage. Now we got the veteran spearman, veteran archer, and some spring gold upgrades. And now with the improved siege engineers with the spring gold changes, those give a bit more uniqueness with the field deployment spring golds. Oh, that is definitely incorrect description there. It says improved damage versus siege engines, which is not the case anymore. Wait a second. Please tell me they actually modify the field deployed spring gold. Because those are technically different units in game. Like, that's one reason why you may see 2 different battering rams, one deployed out from a siege workshop, one deployed out from field deployment. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing as well as the other siege weapons. But right now I'm wondering, please tell me they actually changed the spring gold that you deploy on the field. Is there a siege workshop over here we can click on? See its description. I don't see any siege workshop. Then again, he can also field deploy stuff, which does say bonus damage for siege as well. I wonder if they just forgot to update that description. If not, you may get old-fashioned spring golds there. Actually, even old-fashioned magnetos as well, but those may be... I have no idea. Got some wood chopping upgrades now being researched. We got some pastures now as field. The Mongol player has 41 villages on wood. He does have 2 wood chopping upgrades. He may start eyeing for this other research. No stone research. The improved research system is basically not even used. The Mongols, only a couple select research that people ever do it for. There's also no additional columns hunters on the field. He definitely should mix in 1 or 2 into formations, because just getting a little bit extra range for all of his range units does go a long way, especially the arrows that they fire. Outposts here. Villagers try to get some more outposts around and separate out. We got a decent amount of force here trying to stop them. Crossbowmen getting quickly picked on off. Mostly just spearmen here. Got a handful of Mongol man-at-arms. Mongol man-at-arms are actually incredibly good with improved elite army tactics. Well, then again, that research has changed. What is it now? Gives them a 2 additional armor as well as 10% increased damage. Before, and of course, additional 10% health and damage. So the damage output's the same, but the extra melee armor could be very useful against Gilams. So they rely on higher attack speed, lower damage with higher health, in which the Mongol man-at-arms be more of a hard counter. I need to do some math on that. The plus 2 additional armor makes it similar to the English man-at-arms now, and armor-clad in the 1v1 engagement, while also having increased damage. Huh. Now think about it. The Mongol man-at-arms were pretty good compared to versus the English man-at-arms beforehand, but in a 1v1 comparison between the 2, or you don't count castle network citadels, the Mongols still may be ahead. Couple Gilams push way forward now. Granted, the English economy is more geared to man-at-arms production than the Mongols. Now villagers collect up gold, 19 villagers in this region, 20 villager storage space. Got quadruple spring gold in placement as well. Now got fertilization there. course, now with the farming resource weaker, you don't have to worry about. Just assume 2 pastures per villager. We start getting all the research. You can pull, if you call more proper mathematics, the sheep would be still. You probably can get more pasture villagers per pasture than that. But if you want to make sure, just do an offhand math. Just do 2 pastures per villager. If you have no upgrade, it is 3 villagers per pasture. If it's next to Ovo, 4 villagers per pasture. But you, as you start getting more economic research, does not improve sheep production, just increase the rate that you eat them. Crossbowman does force back those Kashyyyks and horsemen. We do not have a bit of walls down there. It does use a speed arrow on these forces. Horsemen push way forward, spearmen as well. White Stupa now being researched. The Mongol players aging up. I'm still biased for the Cognate Palace, because I do believe the value of it is just greater. But the White Stupa does, of course, give you a lot of extra stone for various stuff. Horsemen being streamed on in. Those guys are just being thrown away. Good number of villagers, he knows where they're at. That's one of the few times when Magadai can be useful. They're great at wiping out villagers. How much can range bonuses can you get on the Magadai now? They have inherent 3.5 range. The Silk Bow shrink is a plus 0.8, along with a 1.5 from the Akan's Hunter. So what, 2.3? A good amount, to say the least. The City Arrows are still the same, but of course now they get a Siege Arrow. And Improved Biology is slightly buffed as well. Losing up straightforward. Congress got the White Stupa here. Does act as an Ovo. These pastures do have slightly faster production at the moment. Currently, he does have a good number of pastures. Because I don't have them selected, I can't exactly double click it. But right now, Red does have 76 villagers onto food, 46 onto wood, and 20 villagers on gold. But has 146 villagers, a little bit over saturated in villagers. He is getting great gold income thanks to the White Stupa, not White Stupa, but Step Word out. So get increased drop-off effect, or even more drop-off. Outposts going down there, those villagers going down. He does have expendable number of villagers. He's also going for some hand cannoneers now. We've got composite bowmen for the Abbasid Dynasty. I don't really think hand cannoneers would be a good option against the Abbasid Dynasty. Composite bowmen just down apart. Spearmen charging way forward as well. Got some hand cannons at the back of the line. Of course, they do have increased movement speed if helping them respond to these threats. More Mangonels being put on the field. Tithe Farm not being researched by the Mongol player. It is just regular Tithe Farm, not improved Tithe Farm. Horsemen gain some damage on those villagers. Spearman's gonna go on down there. Ultra Wing now completed. The Abbasid Dynasty player has a massive reserve of resources. That's not trade post there. Spearmen push way forward, slowly breaking the way forward. The spearmen as well. More spearmen here. Does have this gold being replayed there. Has 19 villagers here. Going for another outpost. Has a large gold deposit, so has an infinite amount of gold remaining. Does have another small one over here, can still claim. Ovo has a bit of stone remaining. Of course, the white super does have some good stone income. If you start making a push, you could go for the stone bounties, as well as perhaps the roof raid bounties. Now got these forces pushing way forward here. He does have Pax Mongolia, giving him some good extra health on these outposts, and a little bit of fire armor. Spearmen engaging spearmen. 6 items to be captured. We've got no elite army tactics research just yet. He's going for it now. This one's going for elite spearmen and elite archer research there, and going for more food research. Horsemen getting gunned down there a little bit. Water structure starting going down. It looks like Red's designing for a bit of a counterattack. 1 6 site has been fully captured by the shaman. Now that battery ram here to help engage over here. He does go for another outpost with a bombard in placement. What if this is elite or improved? Just regular elite army tactics. Just about crosshairs now being researched by the Mongol player. Engineers do take out that Imam. And a potential keep here. Veteran engaging these structures. Spearman engaging Spearman. Mongol player does have elite Spearman and has elite armor tech, so he has right now 5 melee armor. Osbone will still rip them apart, however. Some of these villagers are going down. Does have a good amount of defense in the region. He does have now the 5 siege bows. Man arms, hand cannoneers trying to push the way forward. Archers may slowly going down there. Got a cannon there as well. Got these forces pushed way forward. Mongol players are now advancing to his opponent's base, though he needs to take out that wall segment. Those here are starting to go down a little bit as well. He is out of gold here. He's heading up north of this small gold deposit. There's also some berries. He wants to eat those. It looks like he does not have enough pastures here. He does have 68 villagers, so he needs, let's assume 35 pastures, like easy math. The route being pulled up in the field. Got some man-at-arms now engaging these forces. In the arm tactics, of course, will give these guys quite a bit of armor. In theory, they can get up to 12 armor? That's quite a bit of armor. 8 man-arms. They have 5 armor. Plus 3 from the blacksmith. Give them 8 plus another 6 of 14 armor they get? Jeez. My math must be incorrect. Nope, that's correct. Elons will have trouble going through the very high armored Mongol man-at-arms. Barracks taking some fire there. Baron's getting some decent damage there. Right now these guys are doing 13 damage. They have 9 range armor. Now got the improved elite army tactics all being researched. This may be, yeah, they improved elite army tactics now since it provides armor rather than health. Makes them really good with these high attack speed units. Probably just quite a bit of math versus going from just resisting damage to resisting melee or high attack speed. Now got a bombard here, firing away. He's workshop there. He does not have improved siege engineers, which can't deploy bombard, but deploy out pretty much everything else. You got those units here. Mongol player has some idle units here. Man arms trying to engage these forces now. No Yalm network help them run forward, engage them. Abbasid Dynasty player is a pop cap, has another spearman and horseman. Where are they at? Oh, there's a decent force here. Yep, they're all right around here. He is low on gold, so he doesn't get that fixed. He does have a gold deposit trying to claim up here now. More of the stuff's going down. Heard some sort of ability activated there. What it was, I'm not sure. Horsemen take a bit of fire from the hand cannoneers. Horsemen coming in from all angles. Massive concave on all of Red's units here. Horsemen, however, are voted for the gun. Most things are. Horsemen do go down. He does take out most of the siege weapons. One Maginot remaining, but looks like facing the wrong direction. Does go down there. Red has almost all his Hank-Canniers live. These composite bowmen, however, will do some great damage there. And plus, he has the combat sprint there and the Yelm network to greatly help him move around. Concepts should help out Hank-Canniers range, don't they? Or it's just archer attacks? The archer range. Now do have more man arms there. We've got now the Stone Commerce regular. It's certainly not a good idea to go for improved Stone Commerce. It takes a very long time for that to even return its value. After none of these elite man arms, they are at 14 ranked melee armor. So Gilon's simply not really a possibility. Horsemen right now doing 16 damage as well, so they literally do 2 damage per strike against the Mongol man arms. That's actually quite little. And they're fully upgraded. Composite bowman does find those Hank-Canniers, quickly taking them out. But they get hit by the Mongol man arms. He has some of his own Hank-Canniers here. He does not have the serpentine gun. Oh wait, no, he does have serpentine gunpowder. Got a cannon placement here. Got some more of these spearmen hitting down south. Up here, got some horsemen engaging these villagers. Got traders being established. That provides pretty good amount of income at the moment. His trade is not all in the corner. To separate out, you may want to relocate. There's another gold deposit here. Might as well just redeploy it there. Start the fast task, and a handful of villagers collected up will be very useful. Villagers collecting up the separate out will collect up faster than the traders, but the traders has given a bunch of other resources as well. Push down some of these structures. He may just have only regular trade bounties at the moment. Not sure at the moment. If I click the white stupa, yeah, he does not have the stone bounty. This would have been very useful. Because he would have got quite a bit extra stone from that. Overland's firing away, gain some good damage. Comparison these two, 35 damage, bunch of multipliers, 215 per ship. I don't see the Mongol bombards, they're probably all dead. Yeah, for a second. Archer's pretty forward, does take some attacks. Got some Kiloms here. Right now they're doing 18 damage. Against Mongol man-at-arms, we do 4 damage per strike. Which is not good. But they do attack pretty fast. Mongol man-at-arms are currently doing 22 damage. So they would do 10 damage per strike. Of course, the opponent does attack slightly faster, 50% faster, which is a bit more than slightly. So effectively 60 damage versus 10. They do have also 256 health versus 180. We know they're actually very, very similar. Of course, Gilons are a little bit more expensive. Also 150 rather than 120. Separate out has redeployed over there. Might as well just pack the gears so they don't drop off there. Of course, Abbasid Dynasty's economy is one of the best in the game. It will out-collect, so the effectiveness is probably very similar in the very, very late game between the Gilons and the men. And also, right now, he has not researched trade wings, so does not have access to his improved traders. Spearmen and man-at-arms push forward over here, gain some good damage. Golden Age Tier 3 now active. That will of course give him even more collection rate and research rate. Archers gain some decent, or outposts gain some good decent damage. Got one being upgraded for Bombard. Mongols, hand cannoneers firing away, a couple man-at-arms there. Red may need to take time to regroup. He has 156 military units versus 128, so Mongol has more deployed in the field. Abbasid has less village in the field. Mongol has 30 more. The military numbers are both incredibly low, 22 versus 22. Got a lot of bombards here. The amount of traders now pulling in the field, he's actually securing them up with a bunch of cannon emplacements. How many traders does he have? Okay, now he's passing back there, 42. So he's going to have plenty of gold income. At this point in time, basically all of his wood he can be collecting up could be just from the trade Silk Road. But he does a decent number of villages still on wood. I'll just get out more outposts. He has quite a bit of resource stockpiled up, but he doesn't have a good production queue going. That may need to be fixed. The Abbasid Dynasty player has very backed out of the game. And it's Anotand saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.